First Sunday of February and of course first day of February 2026. I hope you are doing well. Good afternoon. This is News Now on TV47 with I, Sheilar Chelangat, as I get you updated on the latest at this hour. We begin where ACK Gitugi Church is currently hosting former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and his opposition allies during an ongoing church service, an appearance that has drawn significant public and even political attention. Currently, Martha Karua, who is the party leader of PLP, is speaking. Let's cross over and listen in.
Wapati yako. Wacha kuwafanya maagent wako wakati wa uchaguzi. Tuliona kwa uchaguzi mdogo, security ikiingilia hata ikazuia watu wa upinzani kuingia mahali inahesabiwa. Tumeona wakiingilia wakisimama bila kufanya chochote, wahuni wapige watu wa upinzani na waharibu mali yao. Hiyo ilionekana mbele na ikaonekana kule Malaba. Hatutakubali. Tuko na uchaguzi mwingine mdogo kule Embu na mahali ingine kadhaa wa kadhaa. Tutarudi kwa meza tena tukiwa upinzani. Tujue ni ipi tutafanya. Hatutakubali uchaguzi uingiliwe na watu wa security. Na nyinyi msikie, sababu it's not your work. Serikali inakuja inaenda. Kesho hujui ni nani. Utakuwa wapi na hiyo kazi yako kama utaanza uchafu wakati huu. Hatutakubali mali yetu, mali ya umma kuvunjavunjwa. Hatutakubali kodi yetu iwe ni ya kutajirisha wachache. Hapa mwananchi.
Right, our very own Mike Kagongo is on that story and will be giving us the latest updates as we move on. Meanwhile, away from that, Bumula Member of Parliament Jack Wamboka has called on President William Ruto to transfer Principal Secretary for Education Julius Bitok to another ministry, arguing that the PS has failed to effectively execute his duties, thereby contributing to numerous challenges facing the education sector. Speaking at Mateka Secondary School after issuing bursaries worth more than 65 million shillings from the NGCDF kitty, Wamboka also criticized the Ministry of Education for failing to release the full amount of capitation funds as promised. He said the shortfall has made it difficult for school principals to effectively run learning programs in schools.
Ukishamaliza health na elimu, basi fanya mambo mengine kilomita. Na tukiwa hapo, nataka kumshukuru waziri wa elimu. Anajaribu sana huyo bwana anaitwa Mikosi. Lakini hata akijaribu, iko PS hapo ambaye amekuwa kichwa sijui namna gani. Yeye badala ya kusavu wa Kenya anataka kwenda kuwa gavana wa Sindisho. Wakati bunge napitisha pesa iende infrastructure, pesa ya mashule, yeye anarudi anakaa hapo Ministry of Education, anabadilisha hiyo pesa, anapeleka pesa eneo moja hapa Kenya. Mheshimiwa Rais, Bitok hata kusaidia katika Ministry of Education. He is wrong. He is a politician. Muachilie aende aonane na kina Mandago huko nje, utafute mtu ambaye atakusaidia kazi. Ikiendelea hivyo huyu Migos ambaye anafanya kazi mzuri sana, pia yeye atakwama.
And back to the world of politics, where the United Democratic Alliance Party, UDA, has officially launched its campaign for the Isiolo South parliamentary by-election, with several national and local leaders rallying behind its candidate, Tubi Mohamed Tubi. Addressing residents, Petroleum Principal Secretary Mohamed Liban and other leaders from the region urged voters to support Tubi under the UDA banner, saying electing him would be a way of appreciating President William Ruto for appointing several leaders from Isiolo into government positions. The Isiolo South parliamentary by-election is set for the 26th of this month, with UDA banking on its candidate to secure victory in the region.
Wakati wa nomination, si mulikuwa hapa, si mulipitisha yeye pamoja na viongozi. Sasa nani anampinga huyu? Hakuna. Kwa hivyo viongozi wale ambapo muunge mkono na wale wengine sisi pia kwa serikali na kila mtu kwa jumla, hakuna competition. Kwa hivyo tarehe 26 upi ako wapi? Bunge Isiolo South nani?
Mimi siogopi chochote. Kama ni fee kwa shilingi 150 million ya CDF, fee Isiolo South inakuaga 63 million Kenya shilling. Kweli uongo? Hakuna mzazi amepeleka mtoto shule mzee akiwa hai amelipa fee. Kweli uongo? Hata mimi ni hivyo itakuwa paka nitoke.
Right, and still in northern Kenya, counties in the region are facing a severe drought that the National Drought Management Authority has classified as being at an alarming stage, raising concerns over a deepening humanitarian crisis. Speaking during the opening of Al-Bushra Islamic School in El Nur Town, elders, Member of Parliament Aidan Kainan highlighted the worsening situation and called on President William Ruto to declare the drought a national disaster. He cited massive livestock deaths and increased vulnerability amongst pastoralist communities.
Madrasa and Islamic Center, inshallah.
Ile shida tuko nayo sasa ni Mungu tu ndio anaweza kututoa, lakini pia tuna serikali na kazi ya serikali ni kuwajibika kwa raia wakati ambayo kuna shida. Tunashukuru kile kiwango ambayo imefanywa kwa kuleta vyakula na ile msaada kidogo imepatikana, lakini nataka niambie Mheshimiwa Rais, ile kiwango ya ukame ambaye iko hapa kwa wakati huu ni kiwango kubwa sana ambaye haijawahi kufanyika katika sehemu hii kwa muda. Tunakuuliza, kwa sababu kuna njia kadhaa ya kusaidia watu, tunakuuliza, hii sio wakati ya kawaida, utangaze janga la njaa kama janga la njaa ambaye imeleta shida, yani kama emergency and national drought and famine as a national disaster.
And the Democratic Party National Chairman Peter Ndubai is calling on the Kenya Kwanza government to prioritize education by ensuring free primary and secondary schooling and making learning compulsory for all. Ndubai says this will ensure 100% transition from junior to senior secondary schools. He also urged the government to emulate the late former President Mwai Kibaki's achievement in education and other sectors.
In the village, they are not able to take their children to school, so poverty will continue. When we have educated the community, we have educated youth, the country will benefit through skills labor. That family will benefit. That's how they come out of poverty. That person itself, the student, will benefit because they will come out to get employment in Kenya or outside Kenya. So we are Tukua and Democratic Party of Kenya. Tunauliza the government of the day, they make it compulsory for every child to go to school. Our constitution says so.
And still on matters education, teachers from Abo East Zone in Central Imenti constituency, Meru County, have praised the competency-based education system, saying it has improved the identification and nurturing of learners' talents. Speaking during a talent and skills exhibition at Kaongo Primary School, the teachers said the system promotes holistic learning by balancing academics, creativity and practical skills. They noted increased learner excellence in music, drama, sports, creative arts and innovation since the system's introduction. The event brought together pupils from over 30 primary schools with top performance receiving trophies and certificates.
Wanafanya makosa kwenye kisanduku, msikilizaji.
Hii ni muhimu sana kwa wanafunzi, hasa pale ambapo kila mwanafunzi anaonyesha uwezo wake katika kila kitengo, pale ambapo tunasema hakuna mwanafunzi wa bure. Kwa hivyo ndio sababu tumeshikilia hii sana, kwa sababu tungependa kila mwanafunzi ajihisi kwamba ana uwezo kutoka pale chekechea mpaka junior school. Wanafunzi ambapo utaona pale darasani hawamudu, lakini upande wa talanta mwanafunzi ana uwezo wote, ana ugwiji, na ilikuwa nafasi nzuri hasa pale ambapo kuna kuimba, kuna kucheza. kuna uokaji ambapo tulikuwa tukipika keki.
The learners and various talents, and like the mission of CBE, nurturing every learner's potential. Actually, that is what we are doing. And for the events which we end today, they are not captured in co-curricular activities, most of them. So we decided to come out so that we can see where the learners have the potential, so that we can nurture them.
Away from that, coffee factories in Murang'a County are recording increased production and improved coffee quality following government support and ongoing sector reforms. And as our reporter Robert Gekure narrates, factories across major coffee growing zones are now reporting higher yield and better returns for farmers.
Coffee sector reforms are bearing fruit in Murang'a County, with factories reporting higher production and improved quality. Kiroro Coffee Factory in Madhya constituency has increased output from 700,000 kilograms to over 1.6 million kilograms per harvest season.
Our farmers went back to the farm, and now production increased to double from 700,000 to 1.6 million kilograms. Now this solar dryers helps us in reducing cost of processing. Ordinarily in a drying bed, coffee takes like 21 days to dry, but with the solar dryer it takes only 10 days. And that one is just a clear way of putting money to farmers' pockets.
Deputy State House Comptroller Simon Gekuru says the government is transforming the sector by upgrading factory infrastructure and reducing post-harvest losses.
Moja hapo ambazo zimenufaika zaidi na mipango ya rais ya kuhakikisha kwamba wakulima wamenufaika kwa serikali. Wameweza kuongezea mazao yao kutoka 700,000 kilograms up to 1.6 million kilograms in 1 year.
Leaders say Madhya constituency remains a top coffee producing area due to committed farmers and supportive government policies.
Madhya is the leading producer of coffee in Murang'a County. We produce the most coffee and the best coffee. So there are some issues in terms of infrastructure in the factories, and we have approached the president, and he sent us with his support to make sure that we give them a solar dryer.
Farmers remain optimistic that continued reforms will lead to better returns. Robert Gekure, TV47, Murang'a.
Thank you very much, Robert. Away from that, close to 300 micro and small enterprises in Tana River County have been trained to shift from survival to growth. The program equips entrepreneurs with practical skills to align their businesses with markets and demand.
The training, conducted under the Chanuka Jipange Business Opportunities Program, targeted farmers, traders, women running kiosks, and young entrepreneurs. Speaking during the session, 20X Entrepreneur CEO Eunice Wagithi Mboro said national transformation is driven by millions of small economic decisions made at the grassroots.
But the most important thing is to ask, Singapore ilifanya nini ndio wakafika wakadevelop mahali wako. So we're looking at how do we get to a first world. What does it mean to be first world? It means that especially the micro businesses, micro entrepreneurs, they are organized for a market.
She compared SME growth to President William Ruto's vision of transforming Kenya into Singapore-like economy, noting the comparison is often misunderstood.
So we just need organization, and even from the training here, wako tayari hata kujiunga into groups so that they can produce what the market wants.
Farmers also highlighted challenges of producing without clear information on markets, prices and quantities.
Msingi wa biashara ikuwe dhabiti, mimi niko tayari kwenda Singapore vile ambavyo president anasema, it is a real thing. I'm going to Singapore kupitia kwa biashara ndogo.
Nauza kibanda, lakini ningeomba serikali kama kuna hizi funds ndogo ndogo kama vile Nyota wameanzisha kwa vijana, pia sisi wamama watupatie.
The initiative is expected to expand to other regions to support small businesses as key drivers of economic growth.
Ya leo nimejifundisha of which sikuwa nayo na sikuwa najua na una umuhimu ama nini, basi leo nimejua umuhimu wa value addition.
Mwaluse Meshak, TV47.
Right, and still in the coastal region, the cost of gas in the country could drop by April following the completion of a new Taifa gas plant at the Dongo Kundu Special Economic Zone in Mombasa County. The project is expected to inject an additional 30,000 tons of gas for both domestic and industrial use. Speaking during a tour of investment projects at the coast, Cabinet Secretary for Investments, Trade and Industry Lee Kinyanjui said Kenya stands to benefit from gas exports to foreign markets. He also urged investors to prioritize employment opportunities for coastal residents while improving key infrastructure, including roads, hospitals, schools and the port of Mombasa.
Kenya will be able to have an additional 30,000 metric ton capacity here, making it not just distribution for the country, but also for the entire region, including the countries that are around us. Obviously, we may want to mention that gas also has an environmental angle, because we would want to convert more of the users of charcoal and firewood into users of gas, which is more environmentally friendly, and to make sure that our forest cover is not depleted because of pressure from energy.
We are also incentivizing some of the investors to give us infrastructure. You've already seen what's happening at the port, where the berth is being constructed. Those kind of investment is what we are attracting, what we are trying to encourage, so that they can provide supportive and necessary infrastructure for ease of movement of goods and to do what they are good at.
Meanwhile, Username Sacco has launched a new empowerment initiative aimed at transforming lives in Githurai, Nairobi County by handing out tuk-tuks to selected beneficiaries. Speaking during the handover ceremony, the Sacco's management said the program is designed not only to provide income-generating opportunities, but also to promote financial discipline within the community. The tuk-tuks are expected to help beneficiaries build sustainable livelihoods and reduce unemployment.
We have a very, very good product, and we are very, very excited to know that we are impacting lives. Username is all about impacting lives, creating opportunities, creating jobs. The young people, please create a culture of saving. It requires a lot of discipline. It's not easy, but I can assure you that it's worth it.
Right, from that we take a short breather. Do not go too far, because we have so much more updates on the other side of the break.
No more excuses. It's time to rise, grind, and own your mornings. Join Coach Shadrach Oma every Monday to Friday from 5:30 to 6 a.m. only on TV47. Full body workouts, zero equipment, maximum results. Start strong, stay strong. TV47 Fitness with Coach Shadrach only on TV47. Looking for the perfect way to kick off your weekend?
Pole. Hiyo ni salamu ya Mluya kabisa.
Tune in to Friday with Betty, the most exciting show on TV.
Betty, one tear gas. Betty, I don't know where this guy's going.
From the latest news and trends to unforgettable moments.
Wewe ni simpa.
Friday with Betty is your go-to show for a fabulous Friday night.
Meteorologist. What is that word, Willis?
Tune in this and every Friday at 9 p.m. and let's make your Fridays unforgettable. Only on TV47.
This is Kenya's #1 talk show, Dr. Farika tonight. My name is the Eagle himself. Dr. Farika is my name.
We are flipping the script, but guess what? Or should I say, guess who is taking over tonight's show?
Anyway, furahia umekaa na kasukuru. CP unit ni
Punet. So you guys knew about
Piga.
Sawa basi. Nasema nata ungevii the whole time.
I don't want to go back to brokenness.
Never.
I just love the high life. Siwezi taka kuimagine ati nimesota.
You have to watch to find out. Tune in every Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. Enjoy uninterrupted live streaming of your favorite programs on TV47 and Radio 47 on the go with our new mobile-friendly website. Experience the future of broadcasting. Visit www.tv47.digital or scan this QR code and stream your way to endless news and entertainment. Welcome to the home of untold.
All right, welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Of course, this is News Now at 1 here on TV47. Now, Xiaomi has unveiled its latest Redmi Note 15 series in Nairobi, introducing 3 new models: the Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus, Redmi Note 15 Pro and Redmi Note 15. The devices feature Redmi Titan durability, promising long-lasting battery life with advanced drop and water resistance. Imaging has also been upgraded, with the Pro Plus boasting a 200-megapixel camera and AI-powered photography tools. Pricing in Kenya starts at 24,999 shillings, with special promotions including free earbuds and data bundles.
We are here because we have launched the Redmi Note 15 series. It's a new phone and it's a really good model. And the selling point is durability, 200 MP, and it has a huge big battery. And compared to last version, it's very powerful. We have installment service for our customer, and we also give some gifts. If you buy Redmi Note 15 Pro Plus 5G, you can get a watch. If you buy Redmi Note 15 and the Redmi Note 15 Pro, you can get earbuds.
And Meru County has taken a major step towards securing its water supply following the commissioning of the catheter intake improvement works and a new raw water pipeline at the Meru water treatment. Authorities have urged residents, especially farmers who rely on river water for irrigation, to comply with the ongoing water rationing program to prevent shortages in affected areas. Catheter River, one of Meru County's primary water sources, is under increasing pressure and at risk of drying up due to excessive water abstraction linked to agricultural activities. The project, launched by Governor Isaac Mutuma and funded by the World Bank, is being carried out by Meru Water and Sewerage Services.
In line with this commitment to give the upcoming Meru City enough water, in close collaboration with the national government, we have successfully secured 84.8 million from the World Bank through the Water Sector Trust Fund. Through this funding, we are constructing catheter intake improvement works and raw water pipeline project.
In partnership with JICA Kenya, I've explored the aspect of utilizing underwater
and underground water, and they have finished documentation and approvals of undertaking drilling and equipping and solarization boreholes that shall augment the water supply in our areas by an additional 1,500 cubic per day.
Tunajua maji ni uhai na maji ni yanapaswa kutumika na kila mtu. That's the main challenge that we have. Wala umeangalia kwa mitandao unaona Kadita watu wanapiga simu wakisema Kadita ni mawe. Sio? So kindly tunaomba even the committee of the project tuseme wafunge. Lakini we have a ration program with the Office of the Water Resource Authority. Tunakuambia at least funga siku moja, fungua siku nyingine.
And as Kenya gears up for the next general elections in August 2027, a section of young people under the Kabila la Vijana movement have launched a nationwide call to unify the youth and amplify their voices in national affairs. Led by its chairperson, Japheth Omboi, the movement seeks to mobilize young people to collectively push for meaningful participation in politics, access to employment and economic opportunities, as well as social justice issues. The youth leaders say for years, young people have been used as political pawns during election periods, only to be sidelined once power is won. They now vow to change that narrative, insisting that the youth must have a seat at the table and their contribution recognized in shaping the country's future.
The time has arrived, an army has risen, and an army of positive change, an army that is focused. This time round, it's not about a political party, it's about the youth. The conversation that we're going to have in this country going forward is about the youth agenda. In fact, what I like to say is that a development agenda can only be successful if the youth are involved. Remember, we are the most, we are the majority in the country, as well as we are at the age where we are more productive. For the country to produce, youths must be involved.
Yeah, we are non-partisan, multi-ethnic and structured body. We have learned the lesson of the past. We remember the movement that died because they were disunited or leaderless. Kabila la Vijana is the official voice, the structured channel and the practical way of engaging the youth. We have representation across all 47 counties, all the 29 constituencies and all 1,050.
And a family in Joro, Nakuru County is mourning the death of Brenda Akinyi, a Form 4 student at Njoro Girls High School. She died hours after her mother rushed her to Nakuru PGH following 3 days bedridden at school. Relatives accused the school of negligence, saying parents were never informed of her condition in time. Mike Chalo reports.
Inside area Njoro constituency, this family is overwhelmed with pain and grief following the loss of their daughter after a short illness they only learnt about at the last minute.
Vile nimezoea kuingia kwa shule, mostly the person mwenye anakujanga wa kwanza kunisalimia na kunipea the informations huko Brenda. I took there around 1.5 hours. Sikuona Brenda. Nikauliza the students, her friends. Our friends wake waliniambia Brenda hajakuwa akisikia poa for 3 days na ameshinda amelala na hajakuwa akikula.
The family says they learnt about Brenda Akinyi's condition on Thursday after a cousin who assists in the connecting of CU equipment at the school was informed by students that Brenda was confined at the dorm for 3 days with a nutritional condition reported to be poor.
The students wenyewe ndio waliniambia unaweza pigia mama yake. Nikampigia nikamuuliza, "Mam, unajua mtoto ni mgonjwa shule?" Akaniambia sijui.
Nilichukua opportunity ya kwenda shule kama mzazi wa Brenda, nikaitisha Brenda. Huyo deputy akatumana mtoto mwenzake akamuite. Brenda alipotoka mahali pale kwa doma akikuja, anakuja kama ajiwezi, mtoto ajiwezi mpaka nguvu ana.
They accused the school management of negligence, saying parents were not notified of her illness in time and claimed the negligence continued even after she was admitted to Nakuru PGH.
Nilitoa mtoto shule kama haongei. Hata maji peke yake hakudungiwa kwa ile hospitali ya medical. Hakuna kitu yoyote hao madaktari walifanyia mtoto hapa medical.
Hii shule, this is the third victim. Hawa ni watoto wa watu unadeal nao. You have a matron. You have a teacher on duty. You have a nurse in school. Wangepigia, it would have costed nothing to call the parent umwambie kujia mtoto ni mgonjwa.
By the time of publishing this report, efforts to get comment from Njoro Girls High School administration were unsuccessful.
Unaweza nitoa dakika 3 tu, niko na mzazi kwa ofisi.
Okay.
Na hudumia.
Person you've called is not reachable.
Wamekufa watoto kadhaa kwa shule hiyo. Lakini kwa huyu, hili ninataka jibu. Nijue maisha ya watoto wengine itakuwa namna gani. Nataka nielewe walimu wakati wamepelekewa watoto kwa shule hii, kazi yao ni gani?
It is a case of negligence from the school and to the hospital, where the teachers and the doctors did not realize that even a minute of attention could have saved Brenda's life. Mike Chalo, TV47.
And into the world of sports, where Liverpool reignited their top 4 push after recovering from a goal down to beat Newcastle. For the first time in their history, the Nairobi-based outfit, who are making their debut campaign in Kenya's top flight, have a mountain to climb to make it out of the group stage after losing their opening 3 matches. The Nai boys will this evening face the Tanzanian outfit Azam FC at the Aman Stadium in Zanzibar City in what promises to be a thrilling encounter, as both teams will be yearning for the maximum points at stake in the 4th round of the group phase. Azam FC go into the match looking to build momentum after securing a 2-1 win over Nairobi United in their recent encounter, keeping alive hopes of advancing to the knockout stages. And teenage sensation Cherono Kipkorir underlined her class on the golf series stage after clinching her 3rd overall gross lady title at the Royal Nairobi Golf Club qualifier as the 2026 season officially got underway. Kipkorir, who previously won the same category during the club's 2021 and 2025 qualifying legs, returned a score of 80 off handicap 3 to claim top honors in the ladies gross category, continuing her impressive dominance in the series. The Royal Nairobi qualifier attracted 262 golfers, all competing in the Stableford format across multiple divisions as they sought qualification slots for the NCBA Golf Series 2026 Grand Finale. In the men's category, Tony Turgi emerged as the overall gross men winner after carding a solid 73 off handicap 8.
Round was not so good. I struggled finding my swing. The course is in really good condition. I really enjoyed playing it, and my group was so much fun. They kept the vibes up, my mood up and everything.
That wraps up news now at 1 p.m. with Sheilar Chelangat. Of course, more stories in our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Do enjoy the rest of your viewership. Good afternoon.